Aries, this is mini readings with Mimi. The first thing going on with you right now is the dark moon is within your sign, Lilith. And that means you're in a position where you are being driven in a sense. In a sense that is applicable to your sense of honor, basically, Aries. And that is what's pushing you through at this point in time. There's a way in which you're going to feel like you're doing the honorable thing. And, you know, it's just giving you a lot of drive. The card that's coming up is the Lover's card. Now, this is all about attraction. You could have so many interests going right now that you may need to rebuke something that is going to throw you off in any way. You know, if something's going to throw you off eventually, you know, and what I mean specifically right here is there's something to be gained and something to be lost in a choice that you're being presented with. So when you make this choice, one person is going to feel as if he or she is sinking in a sense. And yet, that is how things go. It's like a seesaw. You know, both sides aren't up at the same time. But two people can have fun, but they're both not necessarily going to be up in the air at the same time with their heads in the clouds. So, yes, you want to definitely put in your work when it comes to trying to make the right choices of whether or not to start over, to just throw in the towel with a relationship, or to try to work something out, because there are, you know, pros and cons to a lot of situations that we deal with in relationships. But if you're going to feel like you lost out in any manner and it's not going to be worth it to you, if you're going to be angry with yourself, you know, yes, you might want to give the other person, an explanation. And if you're single, you might just want to just try to go in deeper with explaining where you're coming from when you first meet a person, so that a person has a more insight into, you know, what makes you tick and how to just get on your bad side so that that person can avoid it at all costs. Because a lot of people, we're out here and we're just going with the wind. So, yes, we have a lot of drive, many of us. And yet, sometimes, you know, we're looking for something that we don't necessarily think is available to us, you know, because of one reason or another. People in certain countries, you know, a hot country, they know they're going to have to make moves to get to a country that's cooler, or vice versa. So everyone is on their own pathway, and it's good to be on the same pathway. So sometimes you have to just show the pros and cons up front and tell a person if you just want to be on a path with someone, so that the journey is not going to be one alone, if you're in fact seeking companionship. And so that is the best advice I can give you with this card coming up here and this other card. And I appreciate all the viewers joining me.